As I'm standing here recording this, it's the Tuesday after Easter, and it's got me thinking, what do we do after Easter? You know, Easter and Christmas, we always joke that they're like the two main holidays on the Christian calendar. Those are the days where people will actually show up to church. And, you know, because of that, we often put tons of time and energy and resources into throwing these giant celebrations, as we should. We plan way ahead of time. We come up with really cool graphics and catchy sayings to get people to come to church. But so many of us experience this. We wake up the day after, a Monday morning, and we think, that was pretty cool, but we have life to continue living, and what do we do now? And you know, this week I was reading from the Gospel of John, chapter 21, and it says that the disciples are in a similar situation. They've just gone through this roller coaster of emotions, and they are convinced that Jesus is not dead, he's alive. But they're sitting around and they're trying to figure out, how does this fit into my everyday life? And you know what? I think their answer is this: they're not sure. So what they do is they almost compartmentalize it. They kind of push this experience aside. They don't know, how does it fit in with my every single day life? And this is what they decide. They get together and they decide, let's go back to doing what we always do. And so they go fishing. The very place that Jesus found them 20 chapters earlier, walking on the seashore and called out to them, is where they go back to. They go back to the everyday 9 to 5, the job, the vocation that they've been trained to do, and they go back to normal life. And this is what Jesus does. He shows up, the resurrected Jesus shows up, and he doesn't shame them. He doesn't yell at them. He performs this crazy miracle where they catch a ton of fish, and then this is what Jesus does, and what I want to leave you with. He invites them to eat breakfast on the seashore with him. I want to tell you today that if you've experienced the high of the celebration of Easter this past weekend, and you're now in the middle of a work week, you're trying to figure out, where does it all fit? Here's where it fits. It fits with the reality that Jesus is alive, and he wants to be part of your everyday normal life. He wants to be part of your fishing and your eating breakfast as the disciples. He wants to be part of your morning commute. He wants to be part of taking kids to school and staff meetings and all of the things that you have going on in your life. And so I want to encourage you this week, this post-Easter week, maybe set some time aside and invite Jesus to encounter you. Say, God, I want to know your presence. I want to be directed by you, even in the ups and the downs, the monotony, the 9 to 5, all of the things I have going on. God, I invite you into it, and I want to be reminded that you are with me every step of the way.